What's good, everybody? It's your girl Kayla A, and I'm back with another nail tutorial, just a little demo on the nail art for these shorties. Okay, it's like a 90s little COOGI sweater theme for my cousin. This is her dress, so she definitely works at the post office. She wants short, but this is her dress, and this is the plan for her nails. Okay, if we fail to plan, we plan to fail. So I did the base already. I did them in builder gel and different layers of polish. She's not gonna wear these long. It was no need for acrylic. Cannot tell y'all what colors, but I showed them a little bit in the beginning. Just pause. But it's literally just a rainbow of different shades, and that white and that black. So I definitely wanted to use this or not really use, but do this kind of more viral, very popular right now look where people are doing a sweater nail on half the nail and a French on half the nail. But I just wanted the other half of the sweater to be COOGI. I don't want to do just a solid, because you know it's only 5 nails. You got to maximize all the space you can, because you know I do a 5 and a 5. I don't usually do 10 different nails unless I'm requested. I'm using my 30mm brush that I got from Michael's. I use it in about every video. I love it. It is a very easy way for me to get a French that's very clean. I cannot get a French that's extremely clean with a short brush, so that's the first step, was doing that. Now I'm gonna go in with the half the sweater, and I do cure the French. So we're just gonna draw on top of it. There's no need to put the French all the way across because the other half is sweater. We're gonna save ourselves the time and draw half of the French and just make sure it's pretty. It'll eat. It will eat. It will work out. Just make sure it's a nice, pretty smile line. And when I go in with the first color, because I'm drawing over top of that white, it's white though, so a lot of colors will cover white. But I make sure I started with something dark so I can make sure that that initial line is crispy and it actually really is covering that white nicely. I have a full COOGI sweater nail on here too. It's my point finger, so I went ahead and did my first section for that. Really, I just looked up a COOGI sweater and I looked up some COOGI sweater nails. It's not many out there, so hopefully this tutorial will help somebody too. But that's basically what you do. And I cured in between each color, and I just keep coming back and sectioning another color. So I drew my first line, and I don't want everything to be a straight line, so now I gotta get kind of weird. Okay, I gotta do a slanted line. I gotta put some zigzags in there, put some swirls in there. You really want to mimic what a COOGI sweater is, and the beauty of it is the imperfection of it. It's uniquely a black thing. I don't know. It's just like, you know what a COOGI sweater is when you see it, or you just don't. But you just want to mimic that, what that looks like, and make it real perfectly imperfect. That's the beauty of a COOGI sweater, is just perfectly imperfect.
So I'm the one that's out of place. I'm the one that's in no way. I don't communicate. I'm so spoiled. So I'm the one that need a break. Like you ain't stay in my place. But you the one who came home late. I liked you better on the first date. I should have said what's wrong in the first place. I don't, cause you always taking it the wrong way. You won't listen, you're too busy playing 2K. I always been down, but you still sleep. And even though I said it, now you should have been peeved. I feel it in my soul, yeah, so deep. So deep, you should know that about me. I just turned down your avenue. I had to, but I'm mad at you, yeah. You always say I got an attitude.
What I will say is that I'm definitely working off of a color palette based on her actual outfit, but it will serve you to put colors that are more clashing next to each other because that'll make it pop. And I'm definitely doing imperfect sections, like some are small, some are big, and that'll add a little bit of dimension to it as well.
Oh, I just need the time that you can't find. I just need to know that it's still mine. And the way that you can't say my name don't seem right. But I know when to go and to stop at the green light.
Now, I was skeptical about throwing this in because I thought it was going to throw the set off. I ended up liking it because it's supposed to be a busybody type of set, because it's a 90s theme type of outfit. But I had to do the lines and the dots. I had to. And I chose red because it's, you know, iconic of that time, but also because it's a lot of red in her particular outfit. So I went in with my black lines, and then I went in with some dots, and we're going to do a piercing on here later. And I did a little bit of gold hardware, just a little bit, because I didn't want the only gold in the set to be the piercing. After I was done with all of the paints, I cured and top coated. Every nail got to be top coated before you even start the sweater. So now I'm going in with more contrasting colors. You see how I'm putting yellow on top of blue, and then I'm start putting green on top of pink. You know, you just want to set that off. And as far as my slashes, my lines, the patterns I'm doing, I am thinking sweater. I am thinking like Argyle sweater, but I'm specifically looking at COOGI sweater and trying to mimic to the best of my abilities. Y'all know me and my drawing. We ain't really, I'm still getting into my drawing, but I'm trying the best with dots and lines to just mimic what it looks like. Don't stress it too much. I was definitely stressing it, but as soon as I was on my way to being done, I completely saw the vision. This is definitely one of them. It will come together. Stay the course. You got to stay the course with this one.
Just turned down your avenue. I had to, but I'm mad at you. Yeah, you always say I got an attitude. Yeah, but that's you. You was acting rude. I had to ask you if you had a few, 'cause you always say I got an attitude. Why you talking to me like you be like? Why you always wanna be right? Oh, I just need the time that you can't find. I just need to know that it's still mine. And the way that you can't say my name don't seem right. But I know when to go and to stop at the green light. Oh, I just turned down your avenue. I had to, but I'm mad at you. Yeah, you always say I got an attitude. Oh, yeah, but that's you. You was acting rude. I had to ask you if you had a few, 'cause you always say I got an attitude. Oh, so I'm the one that's out of place. I'm the one that's in no way. I don't communicate. I'm so spoiled. So I'm the one that need a break. Like you ain't stay in my place. But you the one that came home late.
Now that my artwork is looking nice, it's looking like what I want it to look like, do not cure it. Move all this stuff out the way. Get out that piece of paper, good old trusty dusty, and start pouring that acrylic powder over all of the nails that we drew art on. Don't worry about the other two because we already top coat and cured them. They're fine. Let it sink in and pour again. Let it sink in and pour again. You're going to do this 3 times. Then cure it for 60 seconds. I ended up applying just a couple of these balls, but I don't think I showed it. I only applied a couple. Now let's make our piercing. The piercing itself, they came off of Amazon. I'm using pliers that came from just my house. You just want to open it up just so we can put it on the nail. And now we're going to actually make the piercing. I got this in a cuticle bit kit off of Amazon. These little weird bits, even if you don't use them on client cuticle area, they're good for stuff like this. And they're cheap. And some of these bits be coming with a drill if you get a new e-file. Keep those, okay? You never know what you need it for. So I just am making a hole, and then I'm going to pick up the little ring, and I'm going to put it in. You can't really see because my duck nail tip is kind of big on my thumb, but you see how I've made the hole. And then I'm going to pick up, I'm just, you know, reinforcing it, making sure that the plastic from the tip is out the way. I'm going to put that ring in there, and then I'm going to close it in the back. Make sure that it is in the back and not in the front. You don't want the client to be seeing it when they're wearing it. So put it in the back, and I'm rolling it with my finger, make sure it's in the back. I'm taking that same rhinestone glue from a cart, and I'm putting it there so that the ring does not move. I don't personally like that because that, you know, will make it kind of open. Now I'm positioning it because this is where it's gonna stay. I'm about to cure this, and it's gonna stay right where I put it. And I hold it and put it in that light. Once I like the positioning, and boom, it's staying right there. It's not gonna move. I'm showing you it's not gonna move. So boom, we got it. Now I just file all the tips, and look at it. Once they're really nice and pretty square, they're eating. They're taking it. It's definitely giving 98, and I hope she like them. I already showed her. She said she liked them. Thank y'all for watching.